everybody, and welcome into the weekly Warrior Preview. I'm Donette Logan with Jerry Young. And Jerry, I've been stalking you at Publix.
Yeah, I know. I told y'all the only time we see each other than the shows in the grocery store.
I texted him yesterday, but he wasn't there.
Okay,
I'm let down.
Last time I was in there, I told y'all. She had apples. I had a pork roast. All right? Can you tell? Huh?
We have an exciting show coming up. We're going to talk to the softball team.
Yeah.
Our producer, Philip, went out with the anglers from Thompson High School.
Listen, this whole show, do not miss this fishing segment.
Plus, we've got updates on football, lacrosse, and so much more. But first, a quick break.
Looking for amazing family dentistry in Alabaster? Doctors Albritton and Artavino strive to stay up to date on the latest techniques in dentistry and materials to help provide the best treatment available. From cleanings to same-day crowns and even whitening, Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry is here to serve all your dental needs.
Go Warriors!
If you need new upholstery, then you need Leave It to Weaver, residential, commercial, marine, automotive, and medical. If it can be covered, then Scott Weaver and his team can do it efficiently and affordably.
Warriors number one!
Motor Active is your #1 source for buying quality pre-owned vehicles. Their extensive relationship with other dealers allows Motor Active to find the vehicle you're looking for without the hassle. They are dedicated to providing you with the ultimate automotive buying experience. Shelby Fence Company is a local family-owned business serving Shelby County and surrounding areas since 1989. You can count on our team of highly experienced installers to give you quality products, expert installation, and friendly customer service. For your next fence project, remember Shelby Fence Company in Alabaster. Welcome back in, everyone. Let's talk softball. They're off to a great start, and you got to spend some time with them.
A fantastic start. This week they started area play, and I had a chance to talk with Coach Todd and some of his team. I'm joined now with Kennedy Foote, Ella Pate, and Coach Todd. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming in, and thank you. I know you guys started area play this week. That's a huge step in the season. Kind of everything gets nitty-gritty right now. Talk about that first game against Hoover this week. Kennedy, go ahead.
It was like a really intense game. Everyone had to be 100% locked in, or it wouldn't have ended up like that.
Ellen, you're a sophomore with the team, so you're kind of watching the team kind of grow, and you guys had a fantastic season last year, and you're off to a great start now. What do you think are some of the strengths you guys have as a team?
We have very good chemistry, and we get along very, very well.
Coach Todd, I always like to ask Coach this because you see things a little differently. When you look at the strengths and weaknesses, where do you think the holes are on your team? Do you think you have any?
I wouldn't say holes. We have a lot of growing up to do. We're a very young team this year. Really have 3 seniors, and the rest are 8th graders to sophomores pretty much. Wow. So I wouldn't say really feel the holes. We just got to grow up and continue to improve. And I know this sounds like coach talk here, or coach speak, but we just have to take it day by day and just try to improve.
Kennedy, you're one of those seniors. So when you have a young team like that and the 8th graders looking up to you, how do you try to lead them on and off the field?
I try to set a really good example of how, like, when things don't go your way, how you should act and how you need to pick other people up.
Ella, now you've switched positions a little bit on the field this year. What do you think? Is there a challenge with that, or tell me about the big difference? You went from center to second. So how do you think that's affecting your game? Do you find yourself being stronger at second? How's that working out for you?
Wherever coach needs me, I'll play.
It's a good attitude to have, no matter where you need to be.
She's even pitched a few innings for us.
Yeah.
Have you really? Okay, now you guys have a lot of fun in the dugout, and we kind of joked about your TikTok video, which I won't show because it's got music rights and stuff. But that I've noticed with female sports especially, that bond is so strong. You know, and people always think that it's not, but you guys are a really close family. Talk a little bit about how you guys create that bond through the summer workouts and kind of get together, Kennedy.
We just kind of grow close for each other, and when someone does something really good, like, you're just really excited for them because you want everyone to succeed.
Coach, do you guys have any kind of motto or something that you guys pull to get through the season?
This year, and we change it year to year.
Yeah.
Last year was, as you can see, their shirts they're wearing was "We is greater than me." This year we just went one team, one family. Again, being young and just trying to get everybody in on the same page, and what they say is true. I mean, these girls, I feel everyone in the program now, we really great girls. First of all, on and off the field, and it's just a joy to be around them. Blessed every day to get to spend time with them, but they're awesome.
Ella, you're in area play now, and you know I always say that's when it gets really tough. You get to see what your team is made out of. Who do you think is your biggest competition this season?
Spain Park
Spain
and
Park.
Hewitt.
Why is that?
They have really good pitching, and usually we don't see that throughout the season, not that fast. So when we get there, we're kind of like guessing. But once we go through the lineup one time, we'll be good.
Now you start area play away, so it's gonna be a little while before you come back home. How important it is for that home crowd to come out and support you?
It just kind of pumps everyone up and makes everyone excited and happy to be there.
Coach, where can we find your schedule?
It's online. It's also we have a Twitter account or her TikTok video. I'm just kidding. But yes, it's online, the athletic website or our softball website.
Ella, I have to end with this because if I don't ask you this, I'll have people mad at me. Your brother has just made a name for himself at Thompson. Amazing. We enjoy interviewing him and watching him play this season. When you're coming in behind his footsteps, he always says you're making your own name. How do you think that feels when you know everybody knows your brother and now they're learning who you are?
Well, I'm a very independent person,
Yeah.
and I'm very competitive, and I like to be better. And I've always known myself. I've always said I was better than Sawyer, and I strive to be better than him.
You know, we did do an interview with him and we talked about game night, and he did say that you were better actually, so he kind of gave you that credit. Thank you guys so much. I'm excited to watch you guys play. We look forward to covering you guys this season.
Thank you for having us.
A big thanks to Coach Todd for taking time out of the season to talk to us. We wish those ladies the best of luck this season.
Yeah, they're fun to be around, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's talk soccer, shall we? All right, boys, we're in Area 5. Right now we are just getting the season underway, so, you know, we're third in the area right now, but like I say, we're just underway. The girls, the same thing. We're, of course, in Area 5 there. We're ranked second so far. This is according to the HSAA website. So we're going to kick off soccer pretty good. We're going to have Coach DeMasters in here in the studio before long as well.
Always fun to talk to him. He's doing some great things with that program. We've got some football updates, too.
Do it,
Some
Donette.
new commits. Jeremiah Alexander has committed to Alabama. Sam Reynolds has committed to South Carolina.
Yep.
And you know, every good coach wants his coaching staff to go on to the next level. So we have two coaches that have left Thompson. Coach Jake Halverson is now the defensive coordinator at Mortimer Jordan High School. Sorry, I did Jordan Hare.
Jordan High School.
That one.
The Jordan Hare is at Auburn.
That's my team right there.
I know it. I thought I'd correct you.
And Brad Easley is now the offensive coordinator at Jasper High School.
Yeah, and they're both great guys. We hate to see them go, but, you know, follow them on social media, so they're, you know, they're lifetime friends.
They really are. And one more update, too, our lacrosse team.
Yeah.
It's our club sport at Thompson. We interviewed them last time on the show. They have 6 games left. 5 of those are at home, so we make sure we go out and see those guys take a little action on the field there.
That's right. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk fishing. You won't believe the video that Philip shot. He went to Lake Martin, braved the cold. He had his jacket on, below freezing. It was great, but we'll show you that when we come back here on the Weekly Warrior Preview.
No matter what, guys, keep praying and keep believing. There is hope. Keep the faith. Don't give up. Don't give in. He got you. When you're down to nothing, God is always up to something. Hang on in there. God bless you. Go Warriors.
For quality pest control service from an experienced and reliable company, Mr. Bugs offers residential and commercial pest and termite control service. And we can even take care of your lawn. Mr. Bugs Pest Patrol, 205-663-1919.
Hi, I'm Luke Camera, pastor of Shelby Church Communities. We gather here in the heart of Montevallo Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. and I invite you to join us. For more information, check us out online at myshelbychurch.com.
You know, Jerry, we couldn't do this show without our sponsors, and also Thompson's Fishing team would not be where they are without their sponsors like Mark's Outdoors and Video Vision.
Yeah, that's right. Alabama Power, I think, helps them too. You know, those tournament fees are kind of expensive to get in, and it's just a whole different world. I love being around these guys. These fishing guys are so reserved. They're even keel, but they know how to catch fish. Here's what they had at Lake Martin.
This morning we're going to go out on Lake Martin and do a little pre-fishing for our tournament tomorrow, and we're going to hope to find some bigger fish for a kicker on the tournament.
Today's our first tournament of the spring, so we're going to go out there and see what we can do, practicing today.
We've got a general idea of what we're going to do, but we're just going to try to throw around some different baits, maybe some bigger baits, try to find some bigger fish, but I guess the general plan is just find something that's going to catch a bunch of fish for the tournament.
We're going to try to stay slow, more likely because the water's gotten a little bit colder. We're going to stay slow. We're not using many reaction baits, more finesse baits today. Our graph here, our Humminbird, we got a chip for it that allows us to see satellite imaging. So it gives us a good, clear picture of like where boat docks are, what kind of boat dock they are. And like if there's like timberland in the water, like the image will show us that. So it provides us like a really good like visual representation of what we're going to be fishing and like what we can prepare for to throw at the tournament. So right now we're just point hopping, like right here and then right there. We pulled up on them, and it's like the water comes up and it has a good rock like layout. Like there's a lot of good structure here for the fish to hold up, like the spotted bass to hold up on. And with the current and the way the wind is pushing all the bait fish up into these pockets, all the fish will sit right here on these points, or should, and they'll wait for bait to come and ambush them. I'm thinking pretty good about it over there.
Yeah, it's just a long stretch of bank, so it's definitely worth fishing. But when it comes to fishing, floating docks are not...
They're not ideal.
Yeah, they're not very friendly to you because there's nothing underneath it for the fish to have structure on. So whenever you want to go fish docks, it's best when the lakes have a bunch of these instead of like Smith Lake. Smith Lake has got...
Smith Lake is the worst lake to go dock to.
Majority, if not, I mean, almost all of those docks
95% of the lake
are floating, so you really have to...
But the lake's also like
300 feet deep.
Ridiculously deep.
So you have to, there's very few spots where you can go. It's a bunch of finesse fishing in really deep water.
I'm tying on a new jig because I just broke mine off on a fish. Gonna tie one on, pretty similar. Not the exact same jig because I don't even know what kind of head that jig was that he had, but I grabbed the one the most similar that I had. Yes, these are our...
big support from the whole neighborhood.
We got Fido, Sam, and Charlie out here. It's warming up pretty quick. That front feels good. Oh, got one. Dude, he had another lure in his mouth. This dude's hungry.
And I'm stuck. We can get a good. That's a Lake Martin bass.
All right, well, we've been out here since about 8 o'clock this morning. We've been doing we did a little bit of some reaction baits early this morning, didn't have anything really going on that. When we decided to slow down a little bit and throw some Carolina rigs, and we've got 2 right now. Yeah. We've been fishing a lot of like rock points today rather than what we did when we were here last week.
Right in front of me. And once again, Carolina rig.
That's a giant Lake Martin bass right there for you.
I mean, the sponsors are really everything. I mean, we have a bunch of great sponsors: Coosa Cotton, Marks Outdoors, Eco Pro Tungsten. I mean, and then just a bunch of like local businesses around the area, and they actually provide us with our money for all of our entry fees for the spring tournaments. They pay for everybody's entry, and I mean, they help us out in a bunch of ways. Coosa Cotton has given us, you know, countless hats, stuff like that, discounts. Same thing with Marks. They give us discounts on
everything, tackle,
clothing.
Reels, clothing.
Yeah.
It was all 15% off. It's a really good deal. Our Eco Pro, we get a discount on that, and especially for me and him with all the flipping and stuff that we do, we go through a lot of Eco Pro.
And I mean, they're always, you know, like you may think, well, there's so many of us and they sponsor all these different kids. I mean, you know, you walk up to the Coosa Cotton tent after a tournament or just, you know, during weigh-in, and I mean, they treat you nice. You know, they make sure that everything that they've given you, you know, the hats still work. Yeah, I mean, they treat, and it's not just us. I mean, they treat every one of these high school kids, you know, like we're professionals. And I mean, it's really cool just to see the way all these businesses treat us, considering we're just a bunch of high school kids fishing.
This morning we woke up about 4 o'clock, got out of the house, went and got some food. Now we're here at the lake. It's about 6:45 right now. We're about to blast off here in a minute. We're about 171. Got a long day in front of us.
Yeah, 171, so it'll be closer to probably 7:15, 7:30 before we get to leave, depending on when we start. And it's cold. It's like 30 degrees.
There's ice all over the boat.
The boxes were frozen shut. I mean, it's cold.
Today, come on up here. But the most important thing to me is learning teamwork, learning how to work with others is the most important thing. And this is fishing is something you can carry through your life. It's a lifetime sport. It's not something that's going to end like football. You can do this the rest of your life and enjoy what you're doing. If sponsors were not involved, we couldn't keep it going. These tournaments cost between $15,000 and $20,000 to do. Without the sponsorship, Go Build, Shimano, Alabama Power, all those companies that are so gracious to us, we cannot do this. And we put out $50,000 worth of scholarships last year to our seniors, and so without the sponsorship, there would be no ASA BFA.
How'd it go, guys? So how was it out there?
rough. It was cold this morning.
How'd y'all catch any? Did you get your limit?
We missed a good few, but caught 2. So. It's rough out there. Yes.
Yeah, I was out here this morning during lunch, and y'all had ice on the boat. It's not fun.
Yeah, it was rough this morning. It's cold.
We got a little hot hand, you know.
Yeah, delayed start. Yeah. There you go, hot hands.
I hear you.
How long did you have to sit in the boat before you launched?
An hour and a half. So went up and hung out in the bathroom where it's warm. It's fun.
How was it? Just okay? How many did y'all get? 5? Cool. So, what's the word, Dalton? How was it, man?
It was a struggle. Long day. Very long day. It was different from practice, so it was very long. But I think everybody struggled today, so it's kind of a thing for everybody.
All right. How many fish you got?
We have 4. Really 2. 2 of them don't look like fish. But they're 12 inches, so we're going to weigh them in.
How was it, man?
Terrible.
Well, it was a rough day. We lost a bunch of fish. We got 2 in the boat for 255. So other than that,
what was wrong?
we just couldn't keep them on. We lost one at the boat. Both of us got wrapped around a tree when we had one on. It was just something that, stuff we couldn't fix.
How was the weather this morning?
Ooh, it was cold.
Hey, not bad, not bad.
We got all of our midgets. Look at this tank right here. Giant Lake Martin bass.
Let's go Ethan Harrell, Dalton Lucas, 4 fish.
Thompson Warriors. Let's see. 4.64. Good job. Hey, I know it's not what you wanted, but hey, it's better than nothing, right?
I'd like to give a big shout out to Video Visions Media. They've been with us all weekend. They've been covering like the whole event and just taking in what a high school tournament is.
Blair Pharmacy in Weatherly is a locally owned, full-service pharmacy and your headquarters for official Thompson gear. From prescriptions to gifts, Kim and Daniel Blair are here to serve you.
Come see us for all your Warrior gear.
Brooklier Pharmacy on Highway 119 is a full-service pharmacy that provides top-quality products and hometown service at competitive prices. The Brooklier family has been in business for more than 50 years and is proud to be a part of Alabaster.
Go Warriors!
Dr. Stan Stubbs with Shelby Family Chiropractic in Pelham provides quality chiropractic care using the latest technology available. From sports injuries to natural aging, Dr. Stubbs offers K-laser treatment, trigger point dry needling, disc decompression, and other proven methods to get patients up and moving.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. And Jerry, we mentioned springtime. It's busy at Thompson.
What? Baseball, softball, soccer,
golf, tennis, fishing,
track.
lacrosse, track.
We got it all. It's a busy spring.
If you are not supporting our Warriors, I can't even talk to you.
That's right.
It's a busy time.
Send us a message if you'd like to join the show. We got a couple of sponsorships available. We'll be happy to do that for you.
Thank you to our current sponsors who make this show possible, and thank you guys for watching us every time we're here on Facebook. We wouldn't be able to do this show without you.